Recently, I've stumbled upon a YouTube channel which is called BuddaTV. It's a Polish YouTuber, and the channel the whole theme of the channel is basically expensive sporting cars. And I've watched like 2 videos from him, and the one recently, which I watched today, got me to some conclusions. So basically, this guy went to Germany, and there he bought a Bugatti Veyron. So it's a very expensive car, and most of the cars from this kind in the world basically stay in the garage. But his intention was completely different. But so he came to the company where he bought the Bugatti with a Rolls Royce, and so then they went back to Krakow. But so basically the Bugatti was bought for his new marketing campaign with energy drinks. So he has his own energy drinks coming out this Wednesday, as I believe. And I was sitting there and thinking, what kind of thinking does it take to actually to come to this, to get even this idea, to come to such money to basically to do these things. And so he's like, I don't know, 26 or something, and he's already operating large sums of money. Like it's not a cheap car, and this whole video got me to think, and it reminded me of a book I read back in the days when my reading was basically more like skimming through books and not really getting into the ideas and not really into implementing it into the real world. And it was The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz, and it got me to think, to actually structure this in my mind. What even is the whole concept of thinking big? What thoughts does a person who's generally thinking big have in his or her head? And this will be basically my way of getting to destructure this whole idea I got in my mind. So what is it? What the whole idea of thinking big, what is it generally? So taking the video and this Buddha guy I talked about into account, I think it's taking risks, but these aren't risks that aren't calculated. It's not something like going to the casino and splashing all your money, because it's not a good idea in the long term to basically burn your money. So it's the lack of the fear of losing the money, because these are big investments. It's not like you can go and spend 1 or 2 million, I don't know how much he paid for the car, like spend it every week or month. It has to be calculated. The other thing is being creative and not being afraid to actually get your ideas into the real world. Like here you have a YouTube channel with cars. There you have an energy drink, and it's quite a popular idea actually for YouTubers to get their own energy drinks. But connecting the whole brand of the energy drinks, like I didn't mention it in the beginning, but there will be a few flavors of the energy drink, and each one of them will have their own color of the can, and each color will have a corresponding car. So the Bugatti will be corresponding to the black energy drink, and it was actually made similar to the can. So it got a matte black wrapping and painting. So it also takes creativity. So creativity and being optimistic, I think. If you're a pessimist, you would talk yourself out of such ideas, like go and buy a multi-million car, or even go and start a YouTube channel and have the commitment to actually get it to be big. What else does it take to be a big thinker? I think being open to other people. Like, I think it's a trend nowadays to be a closed-minded person who spends most of their time in their own room. We go to work, school, then go back home and spend most of our days in front of screens. And being actually a open social person might seem as something not quite popular nowadays. And I think a big thinker isn't close to other people. Like, and it also takes confidence, because I think if you're not an open person, if you're afraid of other people, it means that your confidence and the way you think about yourself actually isn't on the level it's supposed to be. So being open, I think it's also an attribute of big thinkers. This will be a concept I will dwell upon a lot more, but I think these are some actually like this isn't some kind of secret. Like, if you think about it, it's just normal attributes of a normal person, maybe not normal, but of a good person.